little more. Okay, hold. Good morning, YouTube. It's been I can't really say it's been an uneventful morning because it has been a little eventful. Took the cover off the boat today and realized that hadn't turned the master switch off last week when I was out here with my wife. I got really overheated out here and forgot to do a few things. I forgot to strap the boat down to the trailer and forgot to turn off the master switch. So I had to swap out the battery for one with the trolling motor, and it seems to be charging just fine on that one, and this other one I guess I'll have to take and see what I can do with it. Anyway, I'm out here today with Robert. Morning, Robert.
Good morning.
It is what today? What's today's date? The 13th?
I don't know.
I think today's the 12th.
It's the summer.
I think it's either the 12th or the 13th. I don't know. Anyway, it's Thursday in July, and it's going to be hot out here, but you can see that sky out there is absolutely gorgeous. We're out here on the lake. We're going to go try to see if we can find us a place to fish today, and I really don't know where the fish are at. When things are really hairy, I usually watch Malo's videos, but again, I didn't do that this week either. So one thing I can tell you on a positive note, all the rods and reels that I give away to kids, well, I found a source to give away 30 push button rods and reels and 10 spinning reels to a summer camp, church summer camp, and they were excited that they're going to get them. So I got to get those finished up between now and the 12th of August and get those out. But anyway, man, this lake is calm this morning, but there ain't a bit of breeze, nothing. And the hurricane came and went by us, didn't give us nothing. And if it gets real hot out here today, maybe we'll be able to troubleshoot that motor and see what's going on with it. Like I told you in the last video, I think I might have it figured out, but how many times have I said that in the past? But we will see today whether I've got it right or not. For now, it's Rick Stiver's YoungMartin'sReels. We're going to head out here and see if we can find a spot. Yeah, this is probably about the only kind of fish I'm going to be able to handle with his wrist messed up like this. But he ain't very big. But he's on the shrimp bites, fish bites. No, I didn't try them brown fish bites. There he is. There he is. Okay, at least we ain't been skunked on a day now. But if this is all we catch in this hole, we're going to move in this hole in about 15, 20 minutes.
Rick, look behind you. Look how pretty that sky is.
Did you get it? Good. It's pretty out here this morning. Do you think that's the remains of the hurricane, or you think it's too far away for us to see it?
Nah, that's the backside of it. It sure is. It's pushing all those clouds out. It's such a beautiful, beautiful sky. What a beautiful morning.
Isn't that pretty?
We thank God for the creation.
I like that picture you took earlier where it looks like you got a tornado.
He blesses
with the sun and clouds.
Look a little dark out that way, but that's because the sun hadn't come up yet. Look how calm that water is.
Beautiful day. We could use a little more breeze, but couldn't ask for better.
What a way to spend the morning.
There you go. Doesn't caught a fish. That's good. I'd like to catch a real fish, but I don't know where they are out here. He's there. I got one, and a little one. He hit it just as I was ready to wind it in and move to a new spot. He ain't no bigger than nothing.
But he's something.
Oh, he swallowed it good. Okay. All right, didn't catch anything here but two small reds, so we're gonna move on. We're losing bait fast here. They're cleaning us up left and right. So we're gonna cruise on around. You got the straps down? Yeah.
put some more shrimp in here.
Robert, close the strap on your rod so it can't flip back. There you go. All right, and we're on our way to the next spot. Okay, for those of you who saw my video, the Uko steelhead spinfish, or spinfly, this is the reel that was intended to replace both the old conventional reels and the fly reels. And the way this thing works, let me turn it around here so you can see it. I don't know if I'm up close enough for you to be able to see what I'm doing here. Okay, the way this works is you take your line, put your thumb on here, take your line, you bring it down, flip it through this little gap over here, and you're on. Okay, at that point you're ready to cast because the line's going to spin out, and you can just pull it back, and there's your cast. When you're ready to wind it back in, you bring it back, opposite of what you just did, and now you have to guide the line back in. But this is it. This is that reel from 1948, 49, the Uko steelhead spinfly, and you could also use it as a fly fishing reel. It is really, really slow though to bring in. It's got a very slow retrieve rate. I didn't bother to look at what the gear ratio was, but it does have a drag, and so you can adjust that. You can turn the clicker off if you want the clicker. There you go. There's the clicker on. There's the clicker off. What you hear is the anti-reverse. So I thought you guys might like to see that. I did decide to keep this reel. I made a deal with Ken for it, and I think it's really neat. I'm going to put new line on it. This old 30-pound test that it's got on is pretty heavy-duty stuff. I want to put some lighter stuff on it and make it a little more user-friendly. But there you go, the Uko steelhead spin fly fishing reel from 1948, 49, somewhere in there. That was going to be the latest, greatest thing. It didn't happen. All right, now we get to talk about what happens when you go fishing early in the morning and it's still dark outside, and you look at the plug on the boat and you say, yeah, it's in there, and you head on out in the lake and it's not in there. We got this area down here, right here, and it was completely full of water before we realized what was going on, and climbed down to check, and yeah, the plug was out of the boat, and we couldn't get it to go back in from out there. I'm not jumping in the lake, neither is Robert. So what we're going to do, we ran it, put it up on plane, ran it out, ran all the water out of it. It's starting to build back up in there again, even with the bilge running. So we're going to put it up on the trailer, put the plug back in, the plug, and then we're going to put the boat back in and go back to fishing. So it's on me, guys. It's on me. In the dark, it looked like it was in. I should have put my hand on it, made sure it was screwed in all the way. It was not. And just the way it is. So here we go. This is the procedure for pulling it out and fixing that. In a little more, Robert. Ho! Okay, gently pull us up. Keep going. Okay, that's good. Okay, boat's been out, water's out. We're gonna slow and easy, Robert, so don't slide off. It's not hooked on. A little more in. That's good. Let's go fishing. Yeah, man, there was no fight whatsoever. It was like he got off. Come on. Here's the story. If you look back there, you see I got the cover off the motor again. You know, I told you I thought I had it figured out. Well, turns out I still don't have it figured out. I thought it was my crank position sensor. Was getting hot and failing. So I used freeze spray on it. Nothing. No change whatsoever. I used a whole can of freeze spray, cooling down other objects on the engine. Nothing seemed to work. And then just all of a sudden, boom, it fired up and it ran all the way back in. Something in there is getting hot and causing this thing not to run. So, I don't know. If you guys got any ideas, I'm happy to hear them. For now, that's Rick Stivers of Young Martin's Reels signing out.